Why, hello there. Welcome to a Flowcat stream. I just realized I left my piercings upstairs in the shower. So, I should probably go get those. I gotta put my socks on first. I ran down here. See, streaming earlier in the day, a little more time pressure. And it's impossible for me to, like, have a shower and not disassociate. What happened to being a potato? Axolotl, that was yesterday. That was yesterday. I sent that yesterday. It was Sunday. I was tired and I was like, I don't think I'm gonna stream. I didn't even really play many games yesterday. I just kind of didn't feel like it. It's okay. All right, socks acquired. Almost fell out of my kneeling chair. What's up? I'll go get my piercings in a minute. I feel goofy, but man, I rushed down here as quickly as I could. I got hair in my mouth. I'm out of hair for my hair. I'm out of oil for my hair, and it's unfortunate because it's gonna get all frizzy. I can already tell. You can see the hairs that are already vying for freedom. They're already trying to escape the mass. But yeah, I have to oil my hair or else it gets super, like, just, yeah. So I'm here, you're here, and we're all here, and I should go get piercings in a minute. But I think I'm live on Twitch too, right? Yup. Live on Twitch, Twitcherino. Is it in the right category and everything? Yeah, we're good. We good. All right. So, yeah. I hope you're all having a great day. I'm kind of tired, groggy, so to speak. And I'm not really sure why. I slept okay last night. I think I had a nightmare. Or maybe that was the other night. Maybe that was the night before last night. My perception of time is really, really bad. I don't know how people keep track of time. Like people that are just like, oh, it's 1:52 p.m. without like looking at a watch or whatever. That doesn't make sense to me because time is a wibbly wobbly, timey wimey thing to me, and it's very subjective. Very dependent on multiple factors that are hard to keep track of and rather variable. Crawford, thank you for grabbing a membership. And also thank you for being a longtime Patreon subscriber. I appreciate you so much. It amazes me that people, and it humbles me that people are supportive and wanna I haven't had enough caffeine. I've only had like one cup of tea and my brain is still waking up. But these early not morning, I mean, it's like 2 p.m. But you know what? I have trouble sleeping and I also stay up late, which means that generally speaking, I'm not up and moving and awake and functional until at least like noon. So yeah. All right. Real quick, just because there's not a lot of people here right now and stuff, I'm going to go grab my piercings and Okay, I'm back. I did it. I have piercings now. It's a miracle. I still need to re-stretch this one hole. I got pretty close one time, but then I was missing a size, and I was like, oh, can't really skip sizes too easily. So then I kind of gave up. I need to order some more piercings. That's one thing. Is like I'm really bad about buying clothes. I'm also really bad about buying piercings and stuff. Like, I know some people get really excited about clothes shopping. I just don't. And I think it's because, like, I guess I could look good for me or whatever, but I don't go out or anything, and I like don't care what other people think, really. And I mean, like, you know, maybe dressing up for certain occasions is kind of cool or whatever, but like I can just play a video game where I can dress up a character in like all sorts of stuff, and it's like way less effort and way more comfortable. I get to wear sweatpants and they get to wear the uncomfortable stuff. So, you know, I've got animal crackers and applesauce and tea. I can't eat like full actual foods when I first get up. I remember when I was a kid, I used to eat like bowls of cereal for breakfast. It's so bad for you. Unless you're eating like oats or like very specific cereals. Like cereal in general is so bad for you. I can't believe my legal guardians made me bought that stuff for me. Like, do you want the sugar frosted sugar bombs? Kids are like, duh, yeah. I rotate through some silicone tunnels I get on Amazon, like a cheap pack with 10 different colors. Yeah, it's not a bad idea. I always prefer like the metal ones or the whatever. Silicone ones are really nice though, because like when I'm sleeping or whatever, I'll be honest, like I really should take out my piercings when I'm sleeping, but I don't because I'm lazy and I don't feel like it. And sometimes, like, I mean, this pressing against your neck, like you can feel it, but I just don't sleep on my ears, you know. These animal crackers are the best. They're such a good snack. They're so tasty. And they're unhealthy, but they're not nearly as unhealthy as other snacks. That's a good idea. That is a very good idea. Yeah, we'll get into the game here in a little bit. Just figured we can face cam or whatever for a while I munch on animal crackers. Very exciting stream. A lot to love here. Missed the last one, but this time I made it. Welcome. Happy to see you. Hope you had a good weekend. Yeah, so last stream I changed. I beat A Realm Reborn and I was also reborn as lizard folk. And absolutely zero regrets. Zero regrets, not even a single letter. I am happy being lizard folk. And did I misspeak? I haven't had enough caffeine. You just arrived. I'm tired and groggy, which is fine. But I just need more tea, which I'm getting there. I'm getting there. But I see the thing about tea nowadays is that like as I've gotten older, like I used to be able to drink like endless iced tea and just not even give a crap about it. But now if I drink unsweetened tea on an empty stomach, I get a tummy ache. And so I gotta have some food first to like help you know, tame it out. Oh yes, right. Yeah, I've got the post ARR stuff, but I had the I did, it was like the big I did the big climactic moment thing there. Maybe there's gonna even a bigger moment. I don't know. I guess we'll see. But I am looking forward to doing main story today. It's been kind of weird because, and maybe I'll ask this of people in chat that play the game. This early on in the game, it feels like I have very little to do other than the MSQ. Like I could level up other classes, but someone told me that there's like a bonus EXP once you level up your first class to max or something. And so it's like, oh, maybe I shouldn't level any classes until I at least max one class. And so it's like, okay, so then I should just play the MSQ. It's like, okay, and so then, well, right, but I don't know how much of it I have actually unlocked at this point in the story. Like, I feel like I have very little of it unlocked. Like, I can do the Beastman dailies. Like, it's just like when I'm online, if I don't want to do the MSQ, what should I be doing? Like, what are things that I can be doing? Like, I can do glamour stuff, you know. I can. I mean, honestly, okay. So when I hit level 50 and did all that, there were a bunch of blue quests that unlocked for unlocking duty finders, and I did that. Like, I unlocked a bunch of dungeons, and I actually have some dungeons that I need to go through. So that is one thing. Like, I have to do the ultimate. I have to fight the Ultima weapon again. Stone Vigil hard. Hullbreaker Isle. Sastasha hard. There's a Relic Reborn. There's this bow quest that I started. And there's this guy that can smith me a bow that looks pretty okay, but it's like, I have to get him a bow with some materia in it, and I'm like, I don't know. And then there's Deepcraft hard. But like, yeah, I'm not sure. You could do the raids. I did start the Hildebrand quest, but that seemed like a good one to do on stream. I did start the Crystal Tower quest, but that also seemed like a good one to do on stream. Oh, am I at the point where I can do some of that stuff on that list? I'm opening Discord. I'm looking at it. Prior to Heavensward 3.0. All the optional dungeons. Okay. Okay. None of those seem actually surprising to me other than this one character thing I don't recognize, but that all seems pretty doable. It's just like, here's my dilemma. MSQ and interesting quests, kind of want to do them on stream. Like, my community and we value story and lore and world building. And so I feel like it'll be pretty, like, I want my community to feel like they're playing the game along with me. And so if I do it like off stream, even though I'm tempted, it'll, like, you know, it kind of ruins the experience. And so I'm trying to find things that I can do, like the Beastman dailies. I can do the Beastman dailies off stream, right? I can mess around with glamour stuff off stream. I can run duties off stream. But I'm not, what else? You know what I mean? And I'm sure there's some stuff that I haven't unlocked yet. You don't have to max the class, but the higher the one job is, the better bonus the alts get. Oh, okay. If you need, we can help you with some of the side content. Just ask. Yeah, I'll let you know. I do need help with some of the... I'm sure the hard dungeons, I'm gonna want people that are actually experienced with the game, rather than just trying to pug it with a bunch of noobs. Having at least one person who knows what's going on. Man, these things are just so incredible. So many things that have sugar in them have too much sugar in them. I can't emphasize this enough. To be honest, I think people that like milk chocolate are fake chocolate lovers. If you really love chocolate, then you love at least 80% dark chocolate. That's a true chocolate lover, because milk chocolate is sugar and milk powder. It's like, where the cocoa at? Ah, yeah, we got the both chats there. You like dark more than milk? I love dark chocolate. But it's just like, in my opinion, like this is just something that, like, I don't drink soda, right? So I don't drink sugary drinks. I do sometimes, like obviously sometimes I'll have lemonade, or like I'll freaking have a sugary beverage, but like I can't even drink soda anymore since it's been well over 10 years since I've had a soda. Like when I try to drink one, it's disgusting. Like it's actually disgusting. It just tastes like syrup. It just tastes so nasty. The only soda that's even slightly bearable is Sprite, but Sprite does not taste fresh to me like it used to. When I used to drink soda, Sprite used to taste like, ooh, refreshing. But now it just tastes like fake fruit juice and citric acid, and honest, it's nasty. But anyway, I consume not a lot of sugar, and so when I consume like desserts and stuff, it's just like it's like an explosion of sugar most of the time. It's kind of weird. I'm not a big fan of how sweet a lot of sugary things are nowadays. It's just too much. It's like carbs. Like it's just too much. Like we don't need. We could probably all cut our carbs by like at least half and just be completely fine. Like be healthier. It's overconsumed in our diet. But yeah, cut a lot of sugar out of your diet too. Yeah, sugar's pretty. Like, you know, you get your natural sugars through like fruits and stuff like that, and that's like a good amount of sugar. That's like, you know, it's fine and whatever. But like, you eat a cheesecake. Cheesecake is delicious, don't get me wrong. But like, if you ever go to like the Cheesecake Factory, their cheesecake is like, it's like diabetes in a slice. It's like they're trying to kill you. It's like they're trying to make your feet go numb. And it's just, I don't understand why. Like, it could be tasty. It doesn't need that much sugar to be tasty. As for story light things, you could do the relic weapon, but that's a massive grind for what is ultimately just a cosmetic weapon. Yeah, and I looked at it. The weapon doesn't look that great. And then of course leveling other jobs. Yeah, I want to work on. See, I want to work on other jobs, but the issue with that fundamentally is that I think it feels like this is all stuff that I should be doing sort of secondary to my main class stuff. Like, I should probably push a bit farther on my bard. I'm only level 51. I'm not even level 60 yet before I even try to, because I do this thing in MMOs. I'm an altaholic. I love to have alts, which is actually kind of nice in this game that you don't have to have alts. But what ends up happening is I play my main class for a bit, and then I get the gist of it, and I'm like, okay, I'm bored. I want to try something else, and then I try something else, And then because all of my investment is on my main character, the alts are never really that satisfying, because you have to put, you have to do all that investment all over again, which takes time and effort, but more time and effort because your main character, your main class gets carried in ways in a lot of MMORPGs through the harder bits of that, whereas your alts may not. And so anyway, the point of that being is I'll make an alt and then I'll get kind of bored, and I'll make another alt and I'll get kind of bored, and I'll make another alt and I'll get kind of bored, and then I'll have like one half main one character that's like halfway to the cap, and then I'll have like 10 other characters that are like level 20, 30, like barely into the game, just like, and then it's a mess, because it's like, well, now I have all this like shit, and none of it's good. It's like I have all these characters, but none of them are good, because I split all my time so much between them in such an inefficient and bad and crappy way that like it's just like I still, to this day, when I played Lost Ark, I did that. I made way too many characters. I had way too many characters, and I just ended up deleting a lot of them. I have like 20 plus alts because I wanted to replay the story of New Game Plus. Yeah. If you guys are hanging out, please drop a like on the stream. I got a single like. A single person likes my stream. There's got to be more than that. I think we can reach for higher than that. Oh, tea is so good. Caffeine is so good. It nourishes the soul. The bitter hate juice nourishes my soul. But yeah, what I'm getting at, is that for now, at least until I get further into the game and I understand the game better and all that other stuff, I might not play a lot off stream, because kind of right now the gist of what I want to do is push the main story and work on some of these interesting side quests. But that's like really good stream content and stuff that I want you guys to be here for. So that's kind of the conundrum that I have been having. Use the natural sugar alcohols. I don't know enough about that to say, to be honest. Is that a sugar replacement? Because like I don't know, I'm skeptical of sugar replacements. Like a lot of sugar replacements are basically similar to sugar in how they react with your taste buds, but you can't digest them. And since you can't digest them, you can taste them, but you just poop them out or whatever. The thing is, I can't diabetes if I don't know it. I think the first way you said that was better. I think you don't need to correct yourself. That was perfect. You can't diabetes if you don't know what it is. You can't. Okay, you don't use anything artificial. Yeah, so like artificial sugars, like some of them, like there's those sugar-free gummy bears. Have you guys ever heard of that story online where like Haribo made like these sugar-free gummy bears, and the replacement sugar that they use reacts to it, like it doesn't digest, but it also wreaks havoc on your intestinal system. And I think the reason probably why is because it's not digesting in your stomach. It's sitting in your intestines as undigested sugars, that in some of those sugars could be used, by the bacteria in your gut as food, and it could just destroy your gut ecosystem, which is hugely important. Like the ecosystem in your gut is incredibly important, and that's why you want to take care of that. But yeah, those Haribo gummy bears, the reviews, like if you ever have a bad day and you need a good laugh, just go find, they're probably cataloged somewhere on like a meme page or something, but like people wrote reviews of like pranking people with the gummy bears, or like not knowing what they were and eating them and having just explosive diarrhea. Is so funny. Oh my god, just some of those people deserve like, what's the award for writing? I don't even know. There's like all those different awards that they give them. They deserve an Emmy or Oscar or Grammy, or all of those are like movie things, I think, or show things or something. See, I don't care about that Nobel Peace Prize. Is that for writing? No, I thought, wait, isn't it the Pulitzer Prize? Isn't that for writing? I think that's what that is. Maybe. Peace Prize, the Nobel Peace Prize is for like science stuff or something, you know, like advancements in understandings or something. I don't know. I haven't researched it well enough. I'm sure it's all a crock of shit. I'm sure a lot of the people that like, yeah, I don't know. There are so many studies that show yeah. New laxative by Haribo. Yeah. It's like it's very cleansing. See, these sugar-free gummy bears, they are cleansing your system. It's like you don't need water with lime and ginger and stuff. You just need to eat a bowl of these gummy bears and then sit on the toilet for 24 hours as your body ejects most of your vital organs into the toilet. And then you will be cleansed of all illness, disability, pain, depression, anxiety, gone. Flushed down the toilet. Literally flushed down the drain. I think I'm funnier when I'm tired. I think I'm actually just funnier when I'm tired. I can't get sick if there aren't organs. You know what? Never been a truer thing said in your body. You can't suffer from organ failure if you don't have organs. How about that? How about that? Oh man, tea is life-giving. I read a thing where a military quartermaster used them to see who was swiping her snacks. Brilliant. Oh my god, that's so brilliant and cruel. Like, honestly, man, you should be legally required to eat those gummy bears before it's like a taser or whatever. Like, you have to be to get trained to use a taser, they have to tase you, right? If you want to prank people with those gummy bears, you should be forced to eat like a certain amount of them yourself and experience the suffering. That way that way you understand what you're putting people through. Man, applesauce is just great. Especially the applesauce that's just apples and not like high fructose corn syrup. The taste of high fructose corn syrup, if you don't eat a lot of stuff that has it in it, you can taste it. And like, especially in stuff like applesauce, when it has the corn syrup in it, I can taste it and it's nasty. I don't like it. It's frustrating to me that like when I go to the store and I'm like, I want to buy a bottle of cranberry juice. I go over to the shelf and it's like cranberry juice, cranberry juice, cranberry juice, cranberry juice. And then you look at the shelf and you realize like only a single one is actually cranberry juice. And the rest of it is just sugar water. It's just literally water and sugar with like 5% juice. And you're like, what is this? What the hell? Just want my juice. So annoying. Only time you ever drank cranberry juice was to pass a drug test. You know, did it work? Oh, well, good job. I like cranberry juice. I know it's super bitter, but like the thing is that like I water it down. Like I understand and like full potency or whatever, it's too much, right? It's too much. But if you water it down significantly or add it to something else, it's very good. Corn syrup is everywhere though. I know it is. It's insane. It's insanely hard to avoid. I actually, you know, these crackers probably have a little bit of corn syrup. You know what? I'll have to check. I go up there. Oh, I put them in a tub, so they're like, there's no bag. Oh well. Oh well. You have to try it watered down. I mean, if you follow your dreams. If you don't like it, you don't like it. I'm just saying that, like, you know, for me personally, I like a cold glass of cranberry juice, but I gotta cut it with water. It helps a lot for me. But I like tart stuff. Like, you know how people eat strawberries and they put sugar on their strawberries? I don't put sugar on my strawberries. I like the strawberries to make me pucker. Like, I like the tart. I love taking a lime and just like squirting it in my mouth, or taking a lemon and just squirting it in my mouth. Oh, delicious. I love citrus. I'm once I bought citric acid and I just sat there eating it. Anyway, I didn't realize how much sugar was in things until I started removing it from my diet. Yeah, no, it's crazy. When you start dieting, that's when you realize like how much stuff it has stuff in it that you didn't realize had stuff in it. I love putting salt on a lime and eating it. Yeah, the salt's all right, but it cuts the tartness. I'm just a big fan of tartness. And that's like that. Ugh, like that reminds me of tequila. And tequila and I aren't friends. I don't really drink, to be honest. But even when I did drink, tequila did me dirty. Bread and milk has sugar in it. And I was like, what? Everything has sugar in it. That reminded me of some stupid YouTube video that I saw forever ago. I don't know why. I'm just like running on a fence in Final Fantasy. I don't know what I'm doing. All right, we can hop over to the game now. And drinking anything. Yeah, you know, I tried it. Like, I'll be honest with you guys, and I'm not kidding. I literally never drank until I was 21, unless you count this one time when I was a kid, and my dad had a beer, and I thought it was a Mountain Dew, and I took a big gulp, and it was a beer. But other than that, I never drank until I was 21, and it makes you feel like shit. Like, it honestly, you can feel it destroying your body. And, you know, it's incredible that it's illegal. Like, there are other things that are less harmful for your body that are like a Schedule 1 drug. And then you have alcohol, which literally kills people. It's a leading cause of death. Totally legal. Legal addiction. You're allowed to overdose on alcohol. It's totally legal to overdose on alcohol in the comfort of your own home. But, you know, yeah. I have an issue with the way that culture approaches a lot of that stuff. It's very frustrating. One time I took my grandma's brownies and ended up being a weed brownie. Oh. Oops. I only drank a wine drink once. I didn't like how it tasted, so that was the last time. Wine, I've had a couple like wines that are okay, but like, and when I like, before I stopped drinking, the last thing that I would drink before I gave up on it entirely was wine. I will admit, I had some okay times with wine if you enjoy it responsibly. My thing with wine is that there's so much sugar in it, and I can't just have like 1 or 2 glasses of wine. When I start drinking wine, it's like you get into that like second glass of wine, and all of a sudden the wine is fruit juice. Like, you're drinking grape juice, you know, like it just goes down, and it's just so good. And you just like, that's my issue. And then I drink too much, and then I'm like like super wine drunk, and that ain't no fun. But yeah, I have honestly, I haven't had any alcohol in like years. I think it's been over 2 or 3 years since I've even had a sip of alcohol. And if I had a glass of wine right now, I'd probably be super wasted. Honestly saying, do you enjoy wines? Red or white? When I drank, I would drink red. But I did have a few whites that I enjoyed. They gotta be crispy whites though, you know, like you gotta have juicy reds and crispy whites. But like some whites are just not, they're not crispy, they're bitey. Like there's a white that bites and a white that's just like, you know? And yeah, so sake, I did not like sake. I tried that once. And maybe I just need to try it mixed in a way or something, but it was, but then again, I just don't really like alcohol in general. So, I mean, really, like, the less it tastes like alcohol, the better. It's so good hot. I'll take your word for it. What's, you know, actually, the one alcohol that didn't taste super disgusting was absinthe. Not the only one. I mean, wine doesn't taste super disgusting, but like absinthe was also really actually tasty. I remember that being so tasty. Surprisingly too. But oh well. What can you do? All right. So it hits way harder hot though, so you yeah, I wouldn't even, like, honestly, nowadays, if someone offered me a drink, I'd say no. Like if I was at an event and there was a free bar, you know, like open bar, I wouldn't get a drink. I just wouldn't, because it's just not worth it to me. Like the negative after effects outweigh the positive effects, and also like my family has diverticulitis that runs in the family, and alcohol is incredibly bad for diverticulitis, and so I run the risk of doing serious damage to my intestines if I drink too much. And so it's honestly just better if I stay away from it in general, and I prefer to do other things in my leisurely recreational time rather than alcohol, things that are less destructive to my body. So, you know. Oh man, tea is great. Ugh. Okay, so let's see what's going on over here. I gotta pop out Twitch chat. That way I can have it. And I don't have to stare at OBS. There we go. Perfect. Let's you know, I guess I can open up the game. I mean, it is open up. It's been opened up. It's just, you know what I mean. I can't wait to get. I made my foam pads, but honestly, I think it's just this desk sits kind of low, lower than my other desk that I had, and it kind of forces my wrists to bend. And I just need to get a new desk. But good news! Oh my god! I know I just went to Game Cam, but my credit card company got the checks, and I checked my bank today, and my bank is paid off. Didn't know you were playing Final Fantasy. Yeah, I just started playing recently. This is the 6th time that I am playing the game, and level 51, and it's pretty slow to start, but there have been a lot of friendly people so far, and the story's been interesting, getting definitely way more interesting. Yeah. But it's my first time going through it. I know that a lot of people have already played through it multiple times or whatever, but it just, I don't know, it was one of those MMORPGs that, like, at first I was like, ew, it's a subscription service, and then I was like really snotty about that, and then later on I wasn't so snotty about the subscription service thing, but it just felt so daunting to get into the game. Like, you know, any game that's been out for a long time, like especially an MMORPG, it's sort of like, oh, okay, just start fresh in WoW right now, just modern WoW, just go. And you know, I'm sure it's possible, but like, ugh, it's just a lot. That's probably just a lot. And I mean, this has also been kind of a lot, but I've also played a lot of MMORPGs and I'm very familiar with a lot of this stuff. So like building up a rotation and stuff of these skills, like I've been able to sort of just figure it out. I haven't really looked up any guides or anything, and you know, it's just been sort of, you know, but like, yeah, I can understand how this would be really confusing to someone who like has never played an MMO before and they're just hopping in for the first time. I cut sugar out because I was having inflammation issues, and I read that cutting sugar helps that. It can, yeah, it definitely can. Especially because a lot of sugary foods or drinks are inflammatory in nature. Like soda has a lot of sugar in it, which can be inflammatory, but so are many other ingredients in soda. So it's sort of a dual issue there. You don't really need guides unless you're doing synced extremes or savage rage. Yeah, and I figure that. But you know, a lot of people nowadays, like I think it's in the culture of gaming. My camera's doing that weird thing again. I don't know why. From what I can see, you're already playing really well. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I mean, I've played a lot of games, so you know, it's not. I try not to give myself too much credit. Like, you know, it's also pretty early on, and also I was doing some things wrong. Like I thought these stacked or something, and then like I was double casting these. So like getting some tips from people has been pretty helpful along the way. But yeah, no, I think nowadays gamers, it's in the culture of gaming. Let me go to full screen real quick. Is it still doing it? No? Like people just look up guides for everything, you know, like they just like, oh, I'm just gonna like look up a guide for my class, 10 things I wish I knew, you know, beginner's guide, everything you need to know. People just sort of automatically look up those things when they're about to play a game. And to be honest, I think sometimes that's useful. But a lot of the times it can kind of just remove, like, if you know everything that's going to happen and you're just doing it like following a recipe, right? If you follow the recipe, you know exactly what is going to happen. Good choice on the race, same one I picked. It wasn't though actually the original one I picked, but I race swapped, and I'm glad I did, because like I like my second character's aesthetic a lot more. But you know, it just second time around I did a better job. Final Fantasy 14 does a really good job making old content relevant and populated. But yeah, I think it's better in a lot of games to experience things blind. The only time I would say that you should look up guides, and you almost need to, is like if you're a really old school MMO player, then you remember the MMORPGs where, like, I used to play this one MMO called Cabal, and there's no respecking at all. And if you're playing a certain class, there's a certain stat you need. Does the game tell you that? No. You just start leveling up as soon as you get into the game, and it tells you, oh, you can spend these attribute points. If you get into level 50 or whatever, and you're like, oh, I spent some attribute points on like dexterity and I'm playing like a warrior class, like that was super dumb. You're permanently screwed. Like you've permanently messed up your character. You are now permanently worse than anyone else who took the optimal attribute spread. That stuff used to be constant. That used to happen all the time in MMORPG. That's why I think fundamentally that's why people looked up guides in the first place, because you don't want to make a mistake where it's like, oh my god, I just spent 200 hours farming this character, and now that I understand the game better, I realize that I effed up. You used to play Cabal? You played Cabal? You're the first person I've ever met that played that. I played that. Unfortunately or fortunately, I played that game for like years, to be honest with you, and I hit really hard. Like I was in end game stuff, in the very end game stuff, and I was a force blader, but I had multiple characters. But yeah, no, that game had some interesting mechanics, and also was kind of it was just an MMO. I mean, it was just an MMO. There's nothing special about it. Like, that's how MMOs were back in the day. They were just MMOs. Although, I think that, like, back in the day, it was one of the flashier ones. Like, I remember when you unlocked the high-level skills, they felt really good to use. Like, let me see if I can find... I bet if I go to YouTube and I search Cabal online, there's someone who has like a max like a fan made video. What? Why are there recent videos? Why am I seeing a video from 5 days ago? Is this game still alive? No way. Oh my god, this one video is 17 years ago. 17 years ago. Okay, that's insane. I'm not finding anything like, here's a drop compilation. I don't know what that's really all about. Automata Lab. Oh my god, I remember some of these. Crazy. I'm having a blast from the past just like scrolling down this YouTube. All right, well, if you've... I don't care enough to actually show you guys, but it used to have really flashy animations. It had like a combo system where like you could start attacking and there was a combo bar that would fill up, and if you hit in the bar, you would do a successful attack, which would like increase your damage and also speed up, and you would be like, you would just attack faster and faster and faster and faster, and it was so janky. It barely functioned. To be honest, it was kind of hilarious because like your ping affected it, right? Like your ping affected whether you could, you know, do anything with that system or not. So like the higher you got into the combos, oh my god, like you could feel your ping just screwing you over to the point where it almost got impossible. But yeah, that was a game that I played for way too long. Oh my god, I put way too much I put disgusting amount of hours into freaking Cabal Online, and what a waste of time. What a waste of time. Club Penguin, best ever. I never played it, surprisingly. My leg is like numb, like my butt cheek is asleep. Can't feel it. I got sleepy cheeks. Sleepy cheeks. Sleepy cheeks. Oh, caffeine. Oh, caffeine. Oh, yes. I'm back. All your talk of caffeine made me want a nice coffee. Yeah. Honestly, dangerously low on tea right now, which is kind of a problem. But it's okay. I love that the pets, the minions, can like stand on stuff. I think that's awesome. And apparently they teleport. No, I think it like fell down. But yeah, it makes for some funny moments. Cool. So here we are. This is a fantasy of finals. Some can stand on you. Yeah. Zoe gave me a this one. And it'll float in the air magically, apparently. I think I hear Fred. No, I don't. You can beckon them. See? He's in my head. Inside my skull. Where he's supposed to be. Perfect. Oh, the clipping. The clipping. The clipping. So, there are quests that we can do where we do stuff and things, and I think we should do some of those. Leviathan minion? I do not know what that one is. I think that is Fred. Hold on, let me see. Oh, Freddy! Good news. I'm losing my mind. I'm hearing things. Fashion's the true end game. Yes, yes, indeed. Okay, so we got to get this sand, and the reason we got to get this sand is because we got to get this tower unlocked. And the reason we got to get this tower unlocked is because technology or something or things and stuff in ancient civilizations and whatnot, and it is locked by a mechanism that required us to get 4 gems, which I got. It also required us to get the sand, which we got. Biggs also wanted the sand. And I said, Biggs, you're going to give me the sand or you're going to give me your life. He's like, all right, all right, all right. I'm just kidding. I didn't violently threaten him. That Lalafell's taking pictures. Cute. I ran away from the Aetheryte, which I tend to do. I like teleport to the city and I start running. When the thing that I should do is use the Aetheryte to travel. Yeah. Yep. So we were talking about how big our wallets were, and mine is the biggest. And he's like, yeah, you're gonna come with me, and he's gonna need, we gotta get the sand, and there's a guy who's gonna give us the sand. Sounds good to me. Has anyone ever heard of Grim Dawn? It's an older game from I think 2016 or 2017, and it's an ARPG. And funny enough, people have been coming back to it because people have been saying that it's better than Diablo 4. I've been seeing new videos made about it, and I've been seeing new reviews coming out on Steam on it, for people that are like, this is better than Diablo 4. Just people just being like, this is just better. And I bought it forever ago on like a really steep sale for like $5 or whatever. So I installed it last night and played a little bit of it. And it is actually pretty good so far. But then again, I'm not a super experienced ARPG person. I just from my limited experience with ARPGs, I think that it's pretty good. Have to check it out. It's on sale right now on Steam with the DLCs, which I think the DLCs add like an arena and something else that you can do. There's also mod support that recently came out for it, but it's not official mod support. It's like you have to go download the mods and put them in the mod folder, you know, like we used to have to do for every game. But yeah, like I was interested by that, by people saying it's better than Diablo 4. And people are saying the reason why is because it's more like Diablo 2 or 3, where like there's high mob density, and it's just a bunch of viscera. Wedge, how'd you get yourself into this one, huh? Come on, buddy. Here, let me. Oh, I should have trained my chocobo. I think oh no, I ran out of. Okay, cool. I used all my free radishes. Yeah, so when Diablo 4 came out, I was skeptical of it because they're doing this whole, like, I've never, to be honest, I'm not even a Diablo fan. I haven't even played Diablo games historically, but I've, like, watched people, you know, a lot of people play them, so they talk about them a lot. And Diablo 4 does kind of seem like I don't know. I'm not really sure what they were going for. Like, what's the point of the huge open world? Like, I thought the whole point of those games, it's like Warframe, right? Where you're like, you want to just slaughter as many enemies as possible. Like, that's the goal, right? So as the game gets harder, bro, what? Get the, stop it. Rude grenades. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, you felt like you were running around. Yeah, the map, like, here's how I know that the game is probably mid. Is people beat the game once and they were like, oh my gosh, super great game, love the game, amazing game, great game. But then it's like, oh, you're gonna make a second character, right? And they're like, oh, I really don't want to play through the game again. It's like, why? If it's a fun, non-exhausting experience, like if it's fun and it's not exhausting, then you should want to play through it again on a different character. Like, that's the point of those games, is the replayability. But they kind of murdered their replayability. It's actually one of the biggest issues with Elden Ring, is that Elden Ring is such a massive game that it's like, once you get to the end of your 100-hour plus playthrough or whatever, maybe 50 hours on the shorter end, you're like, my god, I don't know if I want to do all that all over again. Like, that's a lot. It's just a lot to do. And that's one issue that I find really interesting, is like, Diablo always has the seasons, right? Diablo is big about having season 1, season 2, where you like make a new, you like start over. How are they going to get people to feel like it's worth their time to start over when the game is just, it's a lot? You gotta like refarm all the things or whatever. Like, there's like some system that I don't know about. It's called like the renown system or whatever. And apparently there are elements of that carry over. But then there are certain elements like side quests or something or another that you have to do if you want to, you know, max out your renown on your other characters. And it's like, that's the kind of stuff where you're just running around doing the same side quest 40 times. You know what I mean? It's like, no one wants to do that. No one wants to do that. And like, I love Elden Ring, but I had that same issue with Elden Ring where I beat the game on one character, and ever since then I've never fully beaten the game again. Like, I've played the game more, like I've made multiple characters, but I've never been able to get back to Elden Ring and like just play through the entire game again, because I get like 30, 40, 50, 60% of the way through, and that's like 50, 60 hours, and I'm like, oh my god, I just want to get to the end of the game so I have all the really sick stuff so that I can just mess around with this build, you know what I mean, or whatever. But yeah, that's why it's just, you know, might as well just use your larval tears and just respec. I don't know why I'm just fighting these guys. I know I'm just kind of wasting time, but I just feel like doing it, so I'm just doing it. Also, they took my wedge from me, and that's not okay. They're not allowed to do that. That is illegal. Punishable by death. I also just played D3 once because all I cared about and it was the story. Yeah, and see, people are saying that about D4. Is that the story's good? But like, is it good twice or is it just good once? I'm also playing them on console. Refuse to play on PC. I felt that with Elden Ring 2, but I didn't with Dark Souls 3. I played till plus 4. Yeah, see, Dark Souls 3 was like I'm pretty sure I played a little bit of it. I didn't play through the whole thing. So It's like a shorter experience, you know? Elden Ring is like longer than every Dark Souls game put together in terms of like gameplay length. And then, and let's be honest, most of that comes from the open world element. Most of that comes from just wandering around doing the same looking dungeons over and over and over. And again, I love Elden Ring, but I think that the open world formula needs to be used. Like it's just everyone wants to have an open world in their game or whatever, but that's not what it should be. It's really like it should just be a thing that is used strategically for a game that makes sense. You know what I mean? It's got to make sense. If it doesn't make sense, then just don't do it. Otherwise, there's no point. So yeah, like honestly, like I think Diablo 4 could have been like a mission based, and it would have been a better game if they had just made the mob density more and made it more fun. Like they didn't need to do all of this nonsense. And I didn't even play the and again, I didn't even play the freaking game, so there's my 2 cents. Apply salt, plenty of salt. Liberally is the word I'm looking for. I'm not the type of person who likes mindlessly killing unless I have an actual goal behind it that isn't just killing to be killing. Yeah. I understand you. Sometimes I do want a game just to like mindlessly grind or whatever while I'm just like watching YouTube or something, but I think generally speaking, it's bad game design to design your game to be a mindless grind. $15 months. Sheesh. Have I played Vampire Survivors? No. I no. But I've seen, I mean, I've played plenty of roguelites before, you know, like I like Risk of Rain 2. I really like Hades. Like Hades is super good. I played Binding of Isaac quite a bit. Yeah, like I've played plenty of roguelites, but not specifically Vampire Survivors. Okay. Distract. Oops. My Twitch chat went down. There we go. Wedge. I'm clicking on you. There we go. You're doing crafting and gathering on your character. Watching it. Nice. Oh, now I hear Fred. I swear, if he's not there, I'm gonna. Yeah. Come on, jump on up here, Fred. We've got people to entertain with your cute face. Come here. Can't use the market board, so I decided to make my own gear on this character. Oh. Come here, Fred. Fred. Jump up. Jump up.
You do it. Believe in you. Oh, you almost did it. You almost did it. You were so close. Come on. There you go. Good boy. Good boy. Now you go in there. Nice and cozy. Get nice and cozy. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Hey, those are my crackers. No, you can't have none. You can't have none of those crackers. Those are not for cats. Stay in your little thing. Welcome, Alkies. No, just stay right there. Good boy. Yeah, get cozy. He's gonna jump out of it. I'll turn my little fan on. No, Fred, don't go. No, Fred. No. We were ready for you and everything. You jerk. Okay, here we go. Oh, and he comes waddling right back. I hear you down there. Why is my camera still doing that? I really don't understand. Oh, he farted. Dang it, Freddy. At least he didn't fart like right next to me. I can smell it, but it's not like... Yeah, Fred, you were up here already. You can ignore the stream schedule. It's incorrect. I don't know. There we go. Quest complete. Now for another. Yes, yes. Gotta get more sand. Okay. Why did you want in here, Fred? What? What? You gotta jump up. Of course. Spent all that time trying to get him to jump up earlier, and this time he just did it on his own. No lap necessary. Oh yeah, this camera needs... I need to like pinch it. Okay. There we go. You gonna lick my pad on my desk? That's goofy. Yes, Fred. You are a good boy.
He's loving this. He's just loving this. Okay, friend. Can you lay down, please? Can you lay down, please? Instead of trying to walk on my desk. You're a good boy. Yeah, you're a good boy. You wanna lay down? You wanna lay down? Or you just wanna lick my thumb? I'll lick the thumb? Alright. Well. He has decided that he needs attention, so this is what we're doing. He's like, I demand scritches, human. Here, hold on. So goofy. This stream is just this now. It's now just my cat licking my hand while I pet him. This is now the Freddy show, indeed. I had to trim my claws because the moving screwed them up so bad. No. Stay, please. Or jump down. You just can't walk on my desk. Yeah, there you go. Good boy. Good boy. But yeah, I had to reset them basically because they were so messed up from the move. But now I have to let them grow again. It's gonna take a while. And then I plan on doing a better job about using at least like a base level of nail polish. That way, like, my nails don't get destroyed by doing stuff like life stuff. So yeah. He hasn't seen a grain of it. It looks like we're gonna have to go get it ourselves. Oh, look at them abs. Oh, that's a cute character. Looks almost non-binary. with the makeup and the cute face and the long hair and the stuff. I got Freddy for everywhere now. I just repainted my nails and I love them. I painted them black and dipped a straw in teal polish and blew through the straw and made a splatter pattern. Ooh, that's cool. We gotta go to hog territory. Gotta go to the hog territory. What game is this? Final Fantasy 14. Oh, tea. I am almost out of tea. Should I go grab tea now? No, because if I get up now, Freddy's gonna get up. I gotta wait for him to get like really cozy, and then I can sneak off and grab tea while he naps. First time seeing someone play it? Oh, well, welcome. First time. Oh, it's not my first time playing it, but it's my first time being a new person play the game. Oh, I gotta kill that probably. Okay, die now. Thank you. What? Okay. It's a race. Well, I'll race the hell out of you. Where do I go? Oh, welcome, Atticus. After watching Zeppla, MTQ, Arthur, Savix, Matsui, Asmongold, Ginny, YouTube's recommended me your stream. Well, welcome. I'm happy to have you. I've watched Zeppla stuffs. I enjoy watching her videos. I'm honestly, I don't watch a ton of Final Fantasy stuff because up until this point I didn't play the game. So it's one of those things where like I watched Zeppla because she kind of played a little bit of variety and just talked about gaming stuff in general. But yeah. Okay, so what do we do here? Obtain the Aether Sand. Well, I guess I can help out with this. Like someone already started it. It looks like might as well just finish it. Finish him. Yeah. Still pretty early on in the game, but so far I'm enjoying the. It feels like the I don't want to say I don't want to sound too dramatic, but it feels like the most MMO that I've played in a while. Like it's got a really strong sense of community, you know, good group content, good story, and the immersion. Like it seems like they did a good job with making the world feel like, you know, plenty emotes, plenty of stuff to customize your character to feel like you're a part of things. Okay, there we go. Kill them all. Oh my god, they almost died. You have to murder the air stones of the mobs to finish it? Oh. Huh, I thought it looked like my venom thing missed, but it still applied the dot. I don't know if that's normal or not. Can that happen? Looks like someone was out there doing that while the other one was murdering the mobs. Oh, okay. Makes sense. Makes sense to me. Bravo. Who dis? Okay. So I did start this one quest called the Hildebrand quest. Or I don't think it was called the Hildebrand quest, but it's about this guy Hildebrand. And it's like tonally, it's extremely different from everything else I've done. Everything else is pretty like dark and gritty, but this Hildebrand quest is like the goofiest thing that I've seen in this game. Hi there. Oh, you don't have a head. That's unfortunate. I guess he would also have troubles wearing hats, similar to the Vieira. Really unfortunate. Okay. Ooh. Okay. And now so just a couple things. We have Discord link pinned in both YouTube and Twitch chat. I'm multi-streaming because I do that every time I stream. And you're more than welcome to join the Discord if you would like. We have a friendly community. And I've got like a single Final Fantasy channel for now, but as more people join, I will make the Final Fantasy section of the Discord larger and in charger. The chocobo like wobbles as it flies. It's kind of funny. Oh. What news? Here you go. Given to me by a disembodied voice. Aha. Yeah, you definitely should be thanking me. Absolutely should be thanking me. I'm the one who did the thing. Well, they helped too. But then I helped them. So who's really the helper here? I'm skipping this song. Okay. Let's go. To the tower. Oh, this is the person? Who dat? It's him. It's the boy. Oh. Oh. He's got two different colored eyes. That makes him special. Okay. As an observer, eccentric. Okay. Noah? It's the name that I've chosen for a little collective, giving our differing backgrounds. Causes the sun. Name is a member. Nominated observers of artifacts historical. Okay. Yes. 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 Let's go. Let's do the thing. I love doing the thing. You're gonna sleep now? See you people? Oh, I'll see you later. Thanks for stopping by and watching. I appreciate you. Okay. Make your way to the gate located to the southeast. Gotcha. Oh, this... I killed this boss once, and it, like, murdered my chocobo. Like, violently. Hello, Starstream. Welcome. Happy to have you. Whoa. I had no idea that you could be targeted while flying. That's the first time that's happened to me. DPS usually can't solo boss fates. Yeah, it's tough. I mean, the chocobo helped, but it was pretty hard. Tanks usually can unless they're super fates. What are the tank classes again? Because that's definitely that's probably going to be the second class that I like fully level is a tank class. I'm curious. It's Dark Knight, I think Warrior. Okay, Paladin, Warrior, Dark Knight, and Gunbreaker. Ooh. The Cancer Fate is your nemesis. Gunbreaker is basically 3 DPS and a trench coat. Final Fantasy 14 is the only game I learned how to tank. Nice. I love tanking. It's like what I prefer to be like support or tank. Like support of DPS or tank. And I also like playing healer. But healer can just be really frustrating to play in like MMOs. So I shy away from it sometimes. At ARR, Warrior and Paladin, at Heaven's Sword, Dark Knight, and at Shadowbringer's Gunbreaker. People that have been playing for quite a while, I'm curious, like what is a class that you would like to see in the future? Like if they add a class in the next expansion and you're thinking like, oh, I would love a blank, what would that be? Like a DPS, a healer, what kind? Curious. For Gunbreaker, you don't need to get the expansion, but you do need to be the correct level. I think I bought the game on Steam, and I got it on sale, and I got the complete edition, which I think came with all the expansions. So I didn't go through the free trial through the website. Crystal Fangs, we took craft of spare inconvenience. Spare us the inconvenience of instantaneous annihilation. That's good. I recommend either Paladin or Warrior to start with. The Prior has a lot of flexible mitigation. The latter has a lot of sustain. Oh, okay. Pirate or Buccaneer, whatever, it would be start in melee and build up charges that I can spend on a range phase. Ooh, like a burst range, but a melee in general. That's cool. Because Red Mage, I think, right, is like sort of hops between melee and ranged. Functionally a reverse Red Mage. Yeah, that's cool. And that would just be a DPS class? Or would that be a tank class? It'd probably DPS, right? Get to the expansion, not get the expansion. Oh, okay. Dark Knight requires you to being in the city. Okay. Nice. Bigs. Oh boy. Dark is a ton of fun. It's my main, but it's a bit rough, low level. Why is it gonna break everything? So dramatic. A pirate class sounds pretty fun. Boom. Heck yeah. Should I turn on the game music for this part? I might want to. We did it. Okay. Yep. When in doubt, send me. The maze that surrounds the base of this tower is known as the Labyrinth of Ancients. During the initial foray, I suggest you concentrate on ridding the place of hostile elements. When you're reasonably certain the maze is secure, contact me. They would prefer it if any relics you encounter remain intact. You have to leave whatever necessary is. Okay. Conceptually, I would love to see a caster tank in terms of name jobs from the Final Fantasy franchise, though I'd want Geomancer, a class that casts different spells based on the current environment. Oh, that's cool. Okay, Labyrinth of Ancients. That was a long series of quests for a, basically a dungeon, right? Duties for alliances. It's got to be different than just like a normal dungeon. This duty is designed to be undertaken by an alliance, a squad of 24 adventurers, 3 full parties. You're in an alliance, a class job, joining forces with other parties, you can achieve with others. Okay, so this is a 24-man raid. Okay. Well, that is something that I will have to do. Oh, did I unlock all of these quests? Wait, I think one of these was... Ah, shoot. I forgot. The next... Where's that one quest? Oh, God. That Hildebrand quest. I didn't pick up the next one because I thought it was going to start like a cutscene or whatever. Waking Sands for the next MSQ. Yeah, I wanted to finish up these blue quests. But I didn't even, like, I finished one of the Hildebrand quests, and then I was like, well, I should probably do this on stream because it's kind of funny. And then now I need to find where he's like standing somewhere. He's standing near those mounds. It would be a great chance for them to open the Buccaneers Guild. Been there since 1.0, but we've never been able to join. Oh, yeah, that is a good point. Thumb? Yeah, but which one? Yeah, not this one. Yeah, the first few are in Ul'dah, like in the desert. I guess let's just warp to a couple maps and check. Forgotten Springs area. I'll check that. Maybe it's this map. Maybe it is. Maybe try the desert. I think I finished all of those. The last... Okay, so there's this one area with dire mites and a bunch of dunes. What is that? Oh, that's a beast. It might be... I think it's this. It might be this. Okay, Freddy is asleep. So I'm gonna go grab tea before we start this quest. What happens if I just... Okay. I'm surprised at how much freedom you're allowed to have. Like, honestly, I was surprised that I was able to fly in these out of bound areas, you know? That's kind of cool. Yeah, see, there they are. I was wrong. It's not by the dire mites. It's by these guys. The fallen pikeman. But yeah. Zombie boy. Alright. I will return. But until then, enjoy some Fred. Oh, he's gonna wake up. Okay, I'm back. I've got first piece of furniture. It's gonna be an organizer slash bench. Whew. Ah. There are areas you can land on that are in the out of bounds area. Oh. Nice. Hi, Fred. I love you. You gonna lay down? You gonna lay down? He's like, only if you pet me. A mild concussion. Freddie, I love you, but no, I gotta stream. I can't pet you. No, all day. He's just got like his. He's just like, but you will love me. I will not leave you alone. Ah, itchy nose. This fan is great, but it does kind of like make my nose itch from just like the dryer. I love you, Fred. Lay down. Lay down, buddy. He's just... Oh, Fred. There's always a lot of RP people in here. The dead have arisen. No greed, no need for melodrama, my good man. He's not a zombie. I checked. Okay. Nani? And away he goes. I have everyone but friends' names hidden. Really? How do you do that? Under character. Oh. Oh, that's so nice. Okay, what am I seeing still? Minions? How do I hide the minions? I thought I did. Other player characters pet names when targeted. Actually, yeah, let me do when targeted. Why am I able to see the pets but not? Ah. Ah ha ha. Oh my gosh. It's so much better. I'm not blinded by titles. It's just a lot easier to see what's happening. Guy's gotta do his squats. Don't skip leg day. The yellow moon. I guess I should just go back to the aetherite. It's Capybara Appreciation Day. I already have my capybara out. I guess I was participating and I didn't even know it. Happy Capybara Day. Yellow moon. Oh my. Why? It's like a JoJo's pose. He should take a shower and like buy some new clothes. Okay. Something was stolen. He just runs off every time. Okay. Sundalo, welcome. Happy to see you. I hope you're having a great day. Oh, it removed my buff. I teleported. Having a pleasantly slow day. That's good. That's always good. We love to see that. Okay. Is she sleeping? Oh. Oh. Where'd those boxes go? Where'd they go? Those two sure are characters. Yes, they are. Yes, they are indeed. He was dead and now he's not dead, and he's now he's alive, and he's the true hero of this story. Why do these boxes keep following us? Like everywhere we go. He struck the man in the face with his purse. In shock, not intentionally. Render him unconscious. How many people has she knocked out? Oh, it's so obvious. He hated you. There sure are a lot of giant crates. Yeah, that's what I said. What? They're even called conspicuous. It said dot. The crate said dot dot dot. You know what that means? Yeah, let's blow up the crates. Perspiring. Where could my pure heart be? At the heart of every crime rests a single unsayable truth, reached only by navigating a web of falsehoods and contradictions. Hearken to me now, for as a shepherd leads his flock, I shall guide you to my irrefutable conclusion. A gladiator professes his feelings only to be rejected and physically assaulted in response, wounding his pride as a warrior and man. Resenting her prowess, whilst recognizing his weakness, he carries out a more feasible vengeance. He robs Yellow Moon of her weapon, the pure heart. Inspector, we found the pure heart. That's not what you think. We're devotees. Yellow Moon is our sun and stars. We wanted to keep her safe. You deviants. Such unbridled fury, such righteous indignation. They were into it. Thus, you've forgotten the culprit is a duelist. He only claims his victims' weapons after defeating them in single combat. If your powers of observation are as great as you claim, you should have deduced that those buffoons in the boxes are incapable of such. I should have known. I'm a reporter from the Mithril Eye. My name is Ellie, and I've been investigating these incidents for weeks. You're looking well for a dead man. Oh my god. Are you serious? Bruh. What is this? What is this about? What is this quest even about? Having no other recourse. Yeah, tell me who it is. Humphrey. Well, Humphrey. I don't know, but it's a whole circus. Indeed it is. It's about the amazing Inspector Hildebrand as he solves all manner of crimes and other problems. That's good. Now we flying. At last I've caught up with you, young sir. I'm told you're the victim of a marauding duelist. True was challenged by the duelist not long ago where he thought to find a whelp. He found a warrior of light instead. You mean you won? It's amazing. It's nothing compared to what I faced in court. No, Magic to the right of us, Magic to the left of us, like the middle of us. That man is no warrior of light. Tell them, Elazar. Tell him how he lost and surrendered a sword that was not his own. Liar! Scoundrel! I trusted him with my father's blade. Oh, that's rude. Look at me, you bleeding horse, and look at me. Me flowing golden locks are no more. I've gone bald from the stress and heartbreak. I swear to everything holy that you'll face a reckoning if you don't bring her back to me. He lost his beautiful golden hair, guys. Tragic. All right. He beat the shite out of me and took the old man's sword. And what of Elazar's flowing golden locks? How will forsaking young Humphrey help the man who he has wronged? Okay. Healthy quests are entirely humor quests and have a purpose much later outside of mere humor. But you can get emotes, dances, and stuff from doing it, which is like, oh yes, I love that. Is very motivating. I love emotes. Also, I feel bad that I really don't talk to people much. Do all inspectors dress like that? Hello. You will notice cutscenes getting better and better with character animation, and it's all Hildebrand's fault. For like all the emotes and stuff. Of a priceless family heirloom, just to show you can never trust an adventurer who claims to be a warrior of light. Thieves and tricksters, a lot of them. This Lalafell is so cute. Oh my god, I want to squish you. No, look at me. You're adorable. Look at your little face. Oh my god. Just want to smush it and smush the little face. Just take it and squeeze it until it explodes. Elazar's sword wasn't much to look at, but at least it was authentic. More than a few collectors have been tricked in purchasing. Also, I noticed, look, this chocobo, it looks at you. I noticed that the chocobos do that, and I was like, cute. All right. Oh God, why do you have a mustache? What's wrong with you? Why would you do that? I'm afraid I have no knowledge of an ancient sword. Also, this guy's called Jojo, like Jojon Pa. It almost just seems like a JoJo reference. You see anywhere as I determine to be curious, I immediately discard in the spring's deep. No swords to sale. Present, disposed of filler. This presents a quandary, though I'm loath to deceive an honorable man. A well-intentioned ruse may put his heart at ease, thus spurring the rejuvenation of his flowing golden locks, whilst we continue to search the genuine article. Can never escape the JoJo. It's a curious boy. Well, if there's a sword in that spring, then I won't remain here for long. It's one of the more convenient sources of fresh water for the common folk in Camp Drybow. This fan is destroying my nose. I can't do it. Oh my god. turned it off. Ugh. Guilty. It occurs to me if not really. Not without causing a limit. Salamander oil. Pour oil on Hildebrand. And go. Ah, this comforting scent. Need the oil. Oh my god, are we seriously? The pain multiplies manifold. Massage him again. A pat, 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 pat. Oh gods, oh gods. Yes, at last. The pain becomes pleasure. Oh yeah, it does. Wait, he's squatting now? Why are you squatting? That's an interesting. Right there, yes. Keep doing that. Just like that. Just like, oh, yes. Now, once more with feeling. This very much reminds me of a job that I used to have. I was a massage therapist. Some clients, when you're massaging them, they literally just go like, yes. Oh, yes. Just like over and over. And it gets to a point where it's like, okay, you can quiet down the noises. All right. So now that we did that, there's a pot. There's a bottle. There's a quest that you rub oil on someone in the spring. Should go do it sometime. Yeah, absolutely. Will do. And a rock, a pebble. It looks more like a rock than a pebble. But also, why would a muddy pebble in a this is just all entirely normal things. Here's something normal. Here's something normal, and here's also another normal thing. No sign of the sword. Ah! Now I'm all wet. What was that anyway? Did something cause you to trip? Like that giant sword under the water that was there that I could clearly see? My instincts have guided us to our quarry. That I had you search the section of this spring was a stroke of Inspector, it's bad for your health to conduct investigations in those clothes. I'll go to Uda and fetch you some new ones. Yes. Now, how thoughtful of you. While you're there, purchase a few bottles of hair tonic. Okay. You'll meet someone related to Hildy doing it, which is why I'm bringing it up. That, and it's hilarious. Oh, that's funny. Where is it? I could have sworn I saw a sword. Could have sworn. Unless I'm hallucinating. It could have been one of those, like, stripes or something. I don't know. Pretty sure I saw a sword. Wait, what? Oh, okay. It got picked up. Okay. That's what. Okay, good. Because they didn't directly say that they did. You guys want to see Fred? You guys want to have Freddy time? He's just like super comf. Very cozy boy. Well, why are they doing that? Why are you attacking us here? That's kind of rude. That's pretty rude. All right, well, we're gonna ignore that, and we're gonna go in here, and we're gonna get this guy's hair growing. Oh, thank God. Close. Don't trip. Whatever you do. Oh, okay. I thought she was gonna trip and like fall and hit him with all the bottles, and then his hair was gonna like, you know, like instantly grow. But that would be too fun. Whoa! There appears to be something lodged in my forehead. Could it be a missive from an adoring admirer? Man, there's not a lot of skin on the forehead. The author neglected to pen her name. I shall come to claim the collector's blade. That dude is just straight up pouring all those bottles on his head. He's daring you to stop him. What is that face? A challenge for me? At last the curtain rises. If I am to duel the duelist, I must dress for the occasion. You gotta give it some time, my friend. Or not. It's gonna be a single hair. It's gonna be like one single hair. What a... Oh my God. It does look much better. Oh my God. I, Hildebrand, agent of inquiry, inspector extraordinaire, accept your challenge. He's incredible, so bold, so majestic, just like a warrior of light. No, a gentleman of light. Oh God. He is exceptionally something. You look amazing. Should probably have the music on for the quests. Okay. Oh, that was fast. Yeah, I don't know. It's hard to know when it's gonna have generic music versus non-generic music. I'll turn it on though. Oh no. Oh, it's blue skies in the rolling desert. Yeah, you guys are gonna have to tell me stuff like that because the game music is like extremely repetitive. Like the zone music is very boring to listen to over and over. And so I've had it turned off, but except for like main quests. But yeah, I didn't know that side quests had special music. Ah. Oh. What? Oh. Gonna miss the theme. I mean, I could just look it up on YouTube if I really wanted to. I mean, I can leave the game music on forever, but it's just extremely repetitive. Wait, why are we already here? Okay. There we go. Turn up the master volume a little bit. Well, Hildy came. What's he based on? I just assumed it was like just some JoJo reference, basically. Kind of as a show within the game. Okay. Here's what we missed. Oh, that silhouette was originally a naked person. Why was that silhouette? Why did they change the silhouette to look? Oh, you can't see that. Wait, hold on. Look. Look at this. Look at this naked boy. Why are we not allowed to have the naked boy? What's wrong with that? It was like just a silhouette. You know? Oh, there's the silhouette. It's a pretty good theme. I think that was a slightly different cutscene. Okay, well that was the theme. So now, turn that on. There we go. All right, Ellie. All right. It was you? Have you gone mad? That was an homage. Arrow on his back. I don't even know how to shoot a bow. Don't shoot fleeing unarmed merchants. They capture and temper them. Not that you or your victim make for convincing merchants. If you're going to misrepresent yourself, put some effort into it. Wear gloves for God's sake. At least don't wave your hands in front of your face. Your calluses on your fingers betray you as a veteran archer. Dallas, you used your skills to great effect 5 years ago, as did your partner. So I ask, was it because he took from you your share or your sister? You don't touch a man's kin. He knew that, and yet he... I thought he did it for the money. You two, he's all yours. Yes, of course. Thanks for the help, Inspector. At least he's competent, but when did investigating crimes become such a popular profession? It's not his job, you know, he just likes doing it. It belongs to one of the high houses. Not at all like that buffoon Hildebrand. We should get going. Oh, I could just teleport to Vesper Bay. With these. By the way, the game gets better about its music the further you progress in the story, at least as far as story quests and dungeons are concerned. Well, so far the dungeon music hasn't been too bad. Not like a lot of the bosses just use the standard combat theme, but yeah, I mean, I would hope that it would get better as time goes on, like further expansions and stuff. It's just like when I'm running around doing like a lot of nothing, I usually have the music turned off, but. Well, that's rude. I'm here to give you a freaking flower. Are you gonna kick me out? Now that you've beaten 2.0, you can start getting tombstone gear from the sundries vendors. Oh, I did that. I bought a ring, or no, I don't. I'll show you after. Oh, Remser, welcome and thank you so much for gifting 5 memberships on the tube use. Cryocar, Nat, Big Red, Infamous, and Sundalo all got a membership. Thank you. I very much appreciate that. Present the right gifts, speak the magic words, and you would earn my respect. What's more, a flower's beauty is fleeting. I value beauty which transcends the boundaries of time, everlasting, enduring, unchanging. Like mine. Now get out. Forgive us. We meant no disrespect. Okay. You fools, I shall come claim the collector's blade. Yes, I read the mithril eye. I know none of your concern. I have a legion of guards. And even if by some miracle you should excuse. Okay. You may see for yourself. Oh, and we did update some more emotes. So like there's quite a few updated emotes in there now. It's great. Ships that pass in the night. A signal shown in the darkness. The lady cries out for a guardian. A gentleman must needs oblige. Oh, this is what I saw on the YouTube. I swear to you, here and now, I, Hildebrand, shall neither sleep nor slumber until the fiend who covets the treaty blade is brought to justice. My lady, what brings you here? You come to the pursuit of the duelist as well? As if I would spend a single gil. To be fair, you're not spending a single gil on me. Oh, is this the guy? Slow walking. The chance to investigate such an intriguing case is payment enough. Preemptive declarations of criminal intent are hardly in vogue. Sorry I'm late. Busy solving a murder. Briardian, consulting inspector, at your service. He's like, what? But what about me? He got new clothes. Character development. Yes. Consulting inspector. Bye everyone. Take care. I'll see you later, Alkies. Have a good one. Thanks for hanging out. Rotting Flesh and Saltpeter. Hildebrand, Manderville, and Nashu. Makaraka. 2 rank amateurs playing at a profession of which they know not. Hey, King Flame. Welcome and enjoy your lurk. Call me when you finish with these wastrels. Yeah, I'm probably going to do that Genshin event pretty soon. Sad child. You see, I do not want nor need your help. He's more than capable of overseeing the transfer. Now get out! Where have you been, Maria? And where is my vase? There was this strange flying thing, and the vase, and I dropped it in the water, and I was so scared. I love the anime rivalness, yeah. That vase once belonged to the Royal House of Thorn. Do you have any idea how much it was worth? You will go outside this instance. Do I make myself clear? Sad child, even more sad. My lady, pray allow me to go in the girl's stead. It is not safe, for she herself spoke of a ferocious wild beast. With my unmatched investigative skills, I shall swiftly locate and recover the missing vase, thereby earning your respect, at which point you will gladly grant me permission to investigate the thieving duelist. Alright, okay. Not one spoken aloud. Oh my god, that face. Why? Why would you make such a face? Just, oh god, I expect his jaw just to keep going and his eyes just to keep going and just. It's like Mario 64 when you're like grabbing his face and just stretching it. I was crossing the bridge and the flying thing came. I got scared, so I ran. When I stopped, it was gone, but so was the vase. I think I dropped it because they can. I want to go and look. There's scary things down there. I'm scared to go alone. It is dangerous to go alone. That is true. You are no longer alone. We shall together go and look for the vase. All 4 of you. But, Miss Ellie, how could you ignore the plight of a young girl for the sake of a story? Because that's my job, you imbecile. Well, we shall not be derelict in our duty to justice. You don't even know what the bloody vase looks like. My tea is sweating so much. I really need to get like a coaster down here. This is where they tested the limits of the engine so they could do better in MSQ. Also funny. Nice. It's just very it's just very hard to. Okay. Oh, why hello. Oh, I can't see anything. Okay. A lighthouse to guide me. Don't tell me I can't fly any higher. I'll shoot for the stars, okay? I do what I want. Don't tell me what to do. Resting merchant. That girl what run by earlier? I seen her. Had something in her hands but dropped it while crossing the bridge. Didn't get a good look, but I reckon it don't matter. Any road, whatever it was, it long gone by now. Well, that sucks. A vase? Well, anything that falls in the water is likely swept downstream. Anything to do with that winged beast? The flying does feel really good. Wait a minute. Who are you? A pox upon that thieving demon bird, he shall rue the day he crossed paths with me. A vase? I know not of what you curse this infernal refuse. Underfoot, every point is a dagger. Something in the water at the man's feet. Do I spy the treasured face of Lady Dorilda over? Oh dear. Does this belong to you, child? Forgive me. I was so engrossed in my search that I did not notice. Your search for what? The demon bird that absconded with my weapon. I set it down for but a moment, only to see it in the neck talons of that accursed creature. I gave chase, falling into the waters. In my haste, I must have stepped upon your face. Don't fret, Maria. I know it looks bad, but I'm sure Inspector Hildebrand will think of something. Learning about this series of quest lines is single-handedly making this my favorite part of the game so far. Nice. Oh, but I already have my faithful assistant. Hearken to me now, for as the rising sun doth dispel the dark, so shall my solution resolve our dilemma. But first we must gather as many fragments as we can find. Is his solution glue? Is the solution to glue it? Precious potsherd. Potsherd? Is that a word? That's not a word, right? Potsherd. It's a word. It's literally a word for a broken piece of ceramic material, especially found at an archaeological site. That's the more you know. Why do we have a word for that? Why do we have a why? It's just like pot shard, like a shard of a pot, but it's pot shard. It's like archaeologists said pot shard so many times. They're like pot shard. We gotta go get on in pot shard. Don't start digging for the pot shard. You know? It's like Boomhauer, archaeological edition. Come to present your findings. Well done, my friend. He has performed miracles with far less, after all. Oh, did I level up? Oh, no. That's just the music from the quest. I forgot. Hey, a dance! I do want the dance. And I'm gonna get it. There is but one person in all of Eorzea capable of reconstructing this face. A man whose skill at the hammer has brought rival goldsmiths low, so breathtaking are his works, so fearsome his competitive spirit. This man is no mere goldsmith. You speak of him as one would a great warrior. Once, a notorious gang of thieves perpetrated a series of robberies in Ul'dah, targeting establishments which sold luxury goods. One such shop was owned by the humble lapidary of whom I speak. His was the last shop the thieves struck, for the following morning they were found beaten, bound, and gagged in the gold court. The brass blades never learned who was responsible. The only information that they had was the testimony of a thief who kept muttering the words, "The hammer! The hammer!" He sounds dangerous. Aye, that he does, and I do so enjoy the company of dangerous men. But where are my manners? I have yet to properly introduce myself. I am Gilgamesh, and that is my companion, Enkidu. Well, not really. It has been many moons since I last saw her, so to ease the burden of loneliness, I tamed a rooster and painted it green. And in case you mean to search for this goldsmith, yes. If so, that would be my pleasure to help. The pleasure is all mine, Gilligan. I, Hildebrand, bid you welcome. If it's that hard for you to remember, you can call me Gil. Excellent suggestion, Greg. Playful monikers are an effective means of building camaraderie. Call me Hildy. Now then, from what I know of the goldsmith's propensity to procure his materials himself, I have deduced that he is most likely to be found in the vicinity of Blue Fog in the northern Thanalan. Thanalan! It is where we shall begin our search. In English, there's a word for anything. True. In German, there's a word for anything. Because you can make a new word just by taking two words and smashing it together. Oh, my back. Oh. Oh my god, it's been like 3 hours? Since when? Since when? That's cray cray. What are those lights for? Someone having a party? Why am I not invited? Nearly spat out my oatmeal like Greg. The Doblin's wounds indicate that it was felled by a hammer. I don't think it's been dead long. Get out of here. You think you attacking me? Not today, fool. I'll kick your butt. I'll shoot you in the face. All right. The wounds indicate it was felled by a hammer. Already, dang, the hours are getting faster. Yeah. Let me guess. Hammer? Oh, look at that. Hammer. It's right there. The Doblin, the Basilisk, and this Riemann were all slain with a hammer. What? That Chimera must be his latest prize, which means he must be still about. Mayhap he is watching us at this very moment, attempting to ascertain our intentions. He was a cautious man on that. Alas, it comes to this. Though every fiber of my being cries out in rebellion, I must break my oath and do the unspeakable. What must you do? I must dance. I'm a Manderville man, doing what only a Manderville can. From the peaks of Quarthus to Thanaland. Manderville man. I cannot avert mine eyes. That is the dance of House Manderville, passed down from father to son. Were I to perform it within the sight of a quarry, he would not be able to resist revealing himself. Alas, I neglected to properly stretch my legs beforehand. My good woman, I see no other solution. You must dance in my stead, though it may be a gross, nay, unconscionable violation of my family's traditions. I must bequeath to you the Manderville. Great. Very excited. It's time for you. The time has come for you to do what only a Manderville can. We are siblings now, my constant comrade, for I have shared with you the secrets of House Manderville. Now you must use that knowledge. Go to the fallen Chimera and dance. Dance like only a Manderville can. All right. Dude's got a lot of hammers. Nods. Fancy yourself a Mandeville man. You do what only a Mandeville can. Then lift your legs and put up your hands. Be a Mandeville man. He comes. Oh my god. The music. You have not to fear from me. Not at all. The only accounts I come to settle were with the Chimera. But you were not drawn here by some coincidence, were you? No, you came in search of me. Godbert. Why else would you gyrate your hips in such a gentlemanly fashion, if not that? But, more importantly, how in the hell did you learn the Manderville? I did not teach you. Then who? Oh god. Start running. By the grace of Thaw, what sorcery is this? I can't read it. Blah, blah, blah. Oh my god. Oh no. I can't drink water right now. It's like those nightmares that you have where something ridiculous is chasing you. Oh. Hildebrand, Helidor, Maximilian, Manderville. That's what masculinity is all about. That is the peak of it right there. 10 years, Hildebrand. 10 years since you left home, and 5 years since I learned of your trip to Dalamud. How long were you planning to allow your mother and father to suffer under the illusion that their beloved son was dead? Son, you're his father. Godbert the goldsmith's a Manderville man. Smithing is only a Manderville can. Oil him up and give him a tan. Fit for a Manderville. What did I just come back to? That's a very, very good question that has absolutely no answers. Please, Father, cease your undulations at once. The man, the myth, the legend. This antique face must be made whole once more for the sake of Miss Maria. He's also responsible for the gold saucer. Oh my god. Ha! Do not worry, little one. I deal with worst cases before my morning bowel movement. His clothes are all messed up again. And he's just doing that right now. Okay. He's got like Felix's fix-it hammer. Hold your applause until the end. Hey, Smalloat. Look how it sparkles in the twilight. How it radiates elegance. Would you all not agree that this is a work of art? You've completely destroyed a priceless antique historical value. Nonsense. I've taken a dull, unremarkable vase and transformed it into something far superior. I hope you were paying attention, Hildy. How long has it been since you last held a hammer? Just let it sink in how powerful this man is. He destroyed a chimera with his crafting class. True. Father, that is not my path.
I'm an agent of inquiry, an inspector. It's my duty to help those in need. Miss Maria is one such person. There are others too, innocent people whose weapons were callously ripped from their hands by a thieving duelist. I thought you had put away childish dreams. No matter, you will understand in due time. No, I won't. I'm an inspector. Mr. Godbert, sir, I don't think my mother's going to like what you did. She probably won't let Mr. Hildebrand help with the investigation. We cannot say that for certain, can we? Mayhaps she will take a liking to this reimagining. You spoke of a thieving duelist, did you not? It so happens I am something of a duelist myself. Were we to cross paths with this fellow, I would welcome the opportunity to pit my skills against his. I see you two possess a strong sense of justice. Oh, glad am I to have met you, Greg. Now let us return to Vesper Bay and see how our vase is received. Yes, thank you, Greg. Vesper Bay, you say? What a coincidence. I shall be traveling there on business once I finish gathering materials. Oh, I think I might have seen a demon bird which took my weapon. Go on without me. I shall follow it on. Where does he store the hammers? And I mean, that's why they call it hammer space, right? But he's almost certainly storing them in his butt. Like, definitely storing them in his butt. Well, this is pretty funny. This is a good series of quests. I'm enjoying the humor. I like it. It's very tonally different from the rest of the game. Like, it's such a tonal shift, but it's kind of nice to get the variety. Oh, by the way, if you're hanging out, enjoying the stream, make sure you leave a like. That would help me out a bunch. Help get this stream shown to other people and stuff. It'd be great. I was shocked, stunned, and gobsmacked the whole way through. Yes. Yes, indeed. No wonder the sun doesn't want to hold that hammer. Oh, I don't know where you found this gaudy trash, but it bears no resemblance to the vase I purchased. Rude. Now see here. Not only did you send Maria to fetch your priceless vase alone, placing her in considerable danger, which they did, but, oh, gaudy trash. Lord Manderville, sir. I had not realized you arrived. Oh, he's wearing clothes. Though I know it is nothing compared to the lavish accommodations of esteemed gentlemen such as yourself must enjoy, I pray my humble abode meets with your satisfaction. Oh, it does, my lady. It does indeed, especially that exquisite vase over yonder. Although I gather from your previous comments you don't like it. Your reconstruction? Oh, I don't like it. I love it. I would go so far as to call it the new centerpiece of my Thorn Dynasty collection. What a relief. I would have been most distressed had you had said otherwise. We Mandervilles do take pride in our work and ever strive for professional perfection. But why am I repeating what my son Hildebrand doubtless told you when he offered to investigate the duelist threats? Enough expository banter, I say. I cannot recall if your son used those precise words, but I do remember thinking that his help would be most welcome. You will be helping us, will you not? Wait a minute. Your father is Lord Godbert Manderville, the man who took the seat on the syndicate? Wait, didn't we already... Wasn't she there? Didn't she? It appears there have been a great many developments over the past 10 years, which I was completely unaware. In any case, we must redirect our energies towards the investigation of a thieving duelist. Our first order of business will be to review all the facts with consenting Inspector Briardine. Briardine? Well, there's his hammer. Right there. Right there. That's the hammer. right there. See it? You guys see that hammer? You see it? You looking at it? You gazing? Did you avert your eyes? You shouldn't do that. You gotta take it all in. The whole hammer. All at once. I hope I did not speak over much earlier. Such a firm hammer. Look at that cake. Why are you still here? Allow me to elucidate. Oh, hold on. I have to get my water softener serviced and it keeps beeping. I think it's beeping. Let me go check. Okay, I'm back. Decoys, the thief. Cool. Fear not, my fellow inspector, for I am the master of disguise. Never thought to ask Humphrey, did you? The thief is said to be a towering brute dressed in red who wields a halberd. A man so garishly dressed would be easy to find in a snowy Carthus, okay? We don't need your help after all. Come or don't, I couldn't care less. I know, friend. I know. Pray forgive my lateness. Greg, my good man, what a pleasure to see you again. We just received new information regarding the weapon thief. A victim described as a halberd wielding brute dressed in a ridiculous outfit. A ridiculous outfit? Oh, now I'm intrigued. What reasons would a warrior have for wearing impractical clothing? What reasons indeed? What reasons indeed? Allow me to summarize our current plan of action. Our destination is the observatorium, and our mission is to pose as goodly small folk in accordance with the instructions. Naturally, should the situation demand improvisation, we are to disregard those instructions. Any questions? No. Let's go. Whoa. Well, the music's cooler in this zone. I think I've had the music turned off like every time I've been here. Were you finally ever able to wear a hat? I changed my race so that yes. Yeah, here, I'll show you. I say, is this land always so inhospitable? Biting winds, endless snows. Mayhap keeping active will help me stay warm. Oh, and should I chance to find the duelist, I will of course summon you. Wasn't there someone with you a moment ago? You speak of Greg. He ventured outside the gates mere moments before your arrival, full eager to catch the thief, as we are. You look like you might actually be useful. Why don't you have a word with my man near the east gates? We're undermanned over there. Yes. So, now I have the power of hat. I have the power. And what's funny is I don't even always like to wear the hat, but I like to have the option. Not having the option is worse than, like, even if I don't have the hat on, it's like. But anyway, I'm also just really happy with the way my new character, the new appearance looks and everything. So nice. So good. You see that just now? No? Random thought, there should be game museums for MMOs, gachas, and MOBAs. That's not a terrible idea. Like they can have displays that have footage caught of things that are like, yeah, from the game and stuff. If there aren't any digital ones made already. What is this? Pray tell me what you see. I see you, demon bird. You will not escape me this time. Why, hello there, my friends. Is Optimus? Oh, it's Greg. For a moment, I thought you might have been our thief. We've lingered over long. We must egress post haste. Speak with the Hildy of the brands. Speak to the most branded Hilda. No luck? Here goes the bird. We have scoured every elm of this area to no avail. I can only conclude that having learned his opponent was to be the legendary Inspector Hildebrand, the duelist renounced his criminal ways and returned. Okay. And there he goes. Or perhaps he is waiting patiently outside the walls for more wagons to leave. That being said, should you decide to venture into the wilderness, you had best arm yourself with more than your wits. I appreciate your concern, Miss Ellie, but a gentleman should abstain from violence unless absolutely necessary. I'll fight for you, Inspector. I even found a weapon to use. By the 12, is that self-same spear which propelled me to the Red Moon? Wherever did you find it? It was buried in the snow. Well, one cannot ignore the will of destiny. Turn it to me, Nashu. Though I will still endeavor to avoid fisticuffs, I will be duly armed should the worst come to worst. Now then, begin our search for the duelist. A snowman? Yeah. One arm. Can you sit on these? Yeah. Nice. You love to see it. Oh, that looks mighty uncomfy to sit like that with no back. Floating hands. Nice.
All right. Hi, Fred. You want something? Yeah. He's being he wants more love. He's like, you have not given me enough affection. Love me more. Love me more. Wherefore art thou, my nefarious nemesis? He is such a cuddlebug. Was not the self-same creature, but one of many. Nevertheless, I know that my weapon is close by. You sense it too, don't you? Fred, please lay in your thing. Please. Can't be on my desk. Okay? Can't be on my desk. Okay? Stay right there. Yeah. Now you're gonna be playful, huh? Now you're gonna be playful, huh? Now we're gonna be playful, huh? Greg, I've been meaning to ask, why do you covet this weapon so? If you but beheld it, you would understand. In some ways, it bore the resemblance to a spear, but in other aspects, quite different. It was crowned with a magnificent axe blade, to which was welded a musket barrel. This is one of the first weapons I added to my collection after arriving in these lands. Ah, how I yearn to reclaim it. The strongest of spears. Waiting for it to click. The weapon of yours bears a striking resemblance to the strongest of spears. Though the chicken has been with him for a while, since we met this guy. I claimed this weapon 5 years ago. Surely you can't be serious. Now you call me Shirley? No matter. Give it to me. Give it to me. This spear and I have traveled together to the very heavens. I will not relinquish it again. The spear and I have bested many a man together. I will not relinquish it again. Then we are at an impasse. It's that red guy's chicken. I can't believe I'm saying this, but well done, Inspector. Thanks to you, we've caught the weapon thief. Miss Ellie, you're grossly misreading our dispute. Greg is a good, honest man who I'm certain has never stolen a weapon in his life. Indeed, I have not. Every weapon I have claimed was by rights mine. Each was a trophy for besting my opponent in single combat. Wait. I believe that constitutes a confession. Seize him. Greg, how could you? A confession to what? I have done not wrong. Bah, you're all beyond reason. Betrayal. Salt and betrayal. Ah, yes, my plan was to secure Greg's confession was utterly flawless, and his capture will be the coup de grace. Well, my plan is thus far flawless. Griffin Crossing is still impassable.
I know who you are, even if that imbecile doesn't, so let's not mince words. Only you have the skill to face the duelist in battle. Even so, your strength alone will likely not suffice. I suggest you muster what allies you can. Now Freddy wants out. Let me do that.
Oh, bud. Give me trouble. Dave. Water. Okay.
I left the door cracked in case he wants to come back. I thought that was the weirdest designed elephant. These things are so weird looking. So one of the people that was on stream recently has one as a mount, and they can fly. And I'm gonna make a short out of it because it's just the most ridiculous. As you have doubtless deduced, I was unable to prevent Greg from escaping through the doors. They can fly. Every mount can fly. To the power of friendship. That was cinematic. Yes, it was I behind these doors the whole time. You took so long to arrive, I was getting worried you might have gotten lost. Long did I wonder what your role was in this... whatever. A silent guardian content to watch events unfold with minimal interaction. At last, I understand. We were fated a duel, you and I. Best me and you will have my spear. Fail and your weapons are forfeit. Fair terms, do you not think? I will even extend them to your allies. I grant you leave to summon others. After all, it will avail you no advantage. For Gilgamesh, it is embiggening time. Oh. Okay. Okay, so then that's it's just there. Okay, well that's a good place to stop that line of quests right there for a little bit. You know, that's a good place to leave it at, because I'll have to do I have to do my duty. You know how it is. Always doing the duties. Yeah. Oh, there we go. Remser. It's embiggening time. That's what I say to hype myself up as well. Yes. Yes, indeed. I wish I could sit, like, on his butt, you know? Oops. Did not work. Butt is not a chair. Well, very funny series of quests. I enjoy it. It makes me happy. It's a good time. So I did all of these quests, and all of them require me to run duties. You can sit on the ground. Yeah, I know, but it's not the same. I won't be sitting on his butt. You know what I mean? Like, his butt should be the chair. A butt bench, if you will. What are these things? They're kind of cute. Aww, you're adorable. Look at your little face. Oh, the little feet. The way you walk. So cute. How could anyone kill such an adorable, fluffy little nugget? Keats. Yes. Some things are like Lovecraftian horrors in this game, and other things are just adorable. Is flying faster than the ground movement? I think it is. But yeah, it is. You can get one of those as a mount from the store. Oh, that's adorable. I haven't even opened the store yet because I'm terrified that I'm gonna see a bunch of cute like minions or mounts, and I'm just gonna be like, okay, so mounts, minions, and glamour. I shouldn't look. I should avert my gaze. I don't wanna become the Giga Whale. And Freddy's back. I left the door cracked so that he could open it. Yeah. What is this? Second star. There's another mount speed upgrade? That's kind of crazy. Ah, okay. Yeah, stay away from the store. Once you start, it's a money sinkhole. It's too late for me. I'm too far gone. I'm just like, I could, oh, Sir's here. I could see myself like spending money on cosmetics. So that's something that I want to try to avoid. Like, I think that like the glamour system is pretty good. And so, you know, I really shouldn't need, you know, glamours from the store. But I'm sure it'll be tempting. I'm sure. Here, let's oop. Go. Music. I need to eat something. I've barely eaten anything today. And I just today got my credit card. My credit card check finally showed up and was credited on my statement, so I actually can buy things. So I'm gonna buy some food. Yeah, we have two cats. One is named Sir, and he's more playful and less affectionate. He doesn't really like to nap around me very much. He's sitting back there. You can see him. Yeah, he's a good boy. He's a good boy. He's just less affectionate, more of the playful kind of kitty. It also leaves character a little charm, sticking with what they have. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, they're good boys. They love each other. I post, so my channel members, if you're a YouTube channel member, on my community page, you get pictures of Freddy and Sir. Mostly Freddy, but also Sir. Fred, don't scoot your butt. I see you back there. He's a butt scooter. But yeah, you know, cats, they're great. We love cats. If you have been hanging out and enjoying the stream and you haven't dropped a like, please consider doing so.
You can also like follow me on Twitch and whatever, join the Discord, make sure that you are in the know-how, that you're here and you know what's going on with the stuff and the things. And you just, you know, are here. Has Dreddy dropped the bomb? He farted earlier, but he wasn't like right next to me. And since he wasn't right next to me, it wasn't as bad. He was like behind me over there, but I could still smell it a little. It just, like sometimes when he farts, I'm like cuddling him or like right here, and then it'll just hit me like so hard out of nowhere. But yeah, I'm probably gonna wrap up stream. I'm getting a bit tuckered and hungry, and I want to go eat. And wait, when did I mute? When did I mute? I was just talking and I was like, how long was I muted for? I must have accidentally touched the button. Well, anyway, I had a great stream. I don't know what you guys heard last, but I'll be back tomorrow. And, oh yeah, I'm gonna go eat. I'm gonna go chill out, relax, hang out. I had a great stream. I appreciate you all for being here. Thank you all. And yeah, it was a great time. I'll see you tomorrow if God, that's so weird. I can't believe. Anyway, thanks everyone. I appreciate you. And yeah, until next time, stay healthy, stay hydrated. Peace out. Bye-bye.